Hello, everybody. This is Dana with the Freedom Please channel and essenceofme.com. I'm coming to you all today with my, um, I think, I, I don't know about the whole count, but this is my January um, length check for the 6 month hair challenge with Sister. I don't know why I can't ever remember. Sister with Real Hair. And so she has a challenge and a contest, and I don't want to get that confused. But I'm doing the one where we will submit a monthly length check. I will in the description box include the separation. This is the introduction, of course, and then I will have video clips for my length check. And some of the numbers I think are a little bit off because unlike last time, I did it when my hair was curly versus it being stretched. And so I when we kind of did it and wasn't holding the camera and everything, it's just the actual length is longer than when we were recording it on the video. But I think over time that will work itself out. And so I'm going to go ahead and go to the clip, and I'm going to, at the end of this video, go ahead and tell my regimen that I intend to do for this between now and the February length check. And so just stay tuned for the clip, and I will see you at the end as I discuss my intended regimen for the rest of January and into February. See you in a bit.
It's the right side.
I got it marked.
Okay, I'm back. Now, what I want to do is share with you the products that I'm going to use and the regimen that I intend to adhere to from now through the next update on February 21st. I am actually going to just go in the order that I actually do them on my hair, and that will help me remember, so I won't keep saying as I think. As my pre-treatment, I just said as my pre-treatment, I use coconut oil. I leave that on my hair at least typically just overnight, because I read somewhere again that it can take coconut oil anywhere from 12 to 16 hours to penetrate your hair, and I found that it's a great pre wash treatment. For my monthly, I use a bentonite or clay cleanse, and then in between that, I use the As I Am coconut co-wash. I am loving that co-wash. It's just great. I just really enjoy it. For my rinse out conditioner, I'm using the Tresemme Naturals. For my leave-in, I have been using the leave-in that I made, but this coming month, I am going to try. I've got to find another leave-in. The one that I made is good, but I want to have something to where, at least as a backup, that I don't have. If I don't have time to go, if I don't have time to make it, the conditioner. Then I really haven't found a go-to leave-in, and so I'm gonna try to use the Tresemme Naturals as a leave-in. I've tried it before. I want to try it again now that I have a better regimen. For my oh, and I told you the leave-in. For my deep conditioner, I'm using the Shea Moisture Deep Mask. I showed you all that before, which that's been great. And I am using as my pretty much as my styler, either the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie, as well as Eco Styler Gel and Flaxseed Gel. And so for this month, I found at the end of the month that these items worked just fine. My hair was moisturized. I did not have to do a whole bunch of, it just was quick and everything. What I did do towards the end of the month is I found that me going back to increasing the frequency of restyling helped with my level of moisture in my hair. And so, what I mean by that is because now I know it's because of the porosity of my hair. I was finding that re-moisturizing my hair during the week really was not helping me in between styling. Even though I was trying to get it to stretch for a week and it would look good, but I just found that me wanting to kind of add more moisture just really didn't help with the whole. Now that I know it's because of the porosity of my hair. So what I've been doing is I do midweek wet my hair and restyle. And I don't always do a full co-wash or whatever, but I do wet it and just rehydrate it and restyle it. And I'm finding that works well. So I'm styling, potentially 2 times a week. What else? There was something else. I am again looking for. I'm going to be trying the Tresemme Naturals as my leave-in to see how that goes. And I'm really finding the more that I get closer to and stick a little closer to the curly girl um, method of styling my hair, the happier my hair is. And what I mean by the happier my hair is this. There are towards the end, because I was styling a couple of times a week, I did not have to go to bed with all these bonnets and satin things and all this other stuff. I could just lay on my satin pillowcase and it was just fine, and my hair was just fine the next day, and it wasn't a big deal. The moisture in my hair was just fine, and I liked that. And so, what I'm finding is that as long as I'm doing that additional styling, and I just do it light. Just really been doing wash and goes, and that's pretty much it. Towards the end of the week, I may do a puff or a ponytail, but that's pretty much it. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm trying to think, is there anything I didn't like? Um, I think I said in a natural chronicles video that I really noticed the difference with adding the baking soda in my bentonite clay cleanse mix, and so I will continue to do that. And I think that's it. I'm pretty much going to, for this coming up month, stick to at least the two stylings a week, maybe three if I'm doing a lot because of working out, and I'm sticking to the wash and goes. I haven't been doing anything else, and I was considering a little bit about maybe doing some protective styles, but I found in the past that when I was doing the protective styles, because my hair is so fine, that it almost in some respects still caused it caused more potential knotting or breaking of my ends than doing wash and goes. And so this this month I plan to just stick to the wash and goes, maybe do a puff or something like that, but pretty much wash and goes. The other thing that I am focusing on is really trying to reach the maximum hydration on my hair. I'm finding that the more that I've been doing the wash and goes and using the products that I'm using, the definition beyond the first day reaches further, closer and closer to the roots of my hair versus it. You know how sometimes, well, you may not know, but you have your puff where you have your roots that may be not as defined as your ends. And I'm finding the more that I am co-washing and using these very hydrating products, that I'm finding that my hair is retaining more moisture, as well as using heat when I do my leave my deep condition. And so my hope, and then I'm gonna, I guess, close with this. My hope by the end of this 6 month challenge is to reach maximum hydration on my hair, and potentially to just continue have the ease of wash and goes without a whole bunch of manipulation. And I think the more that my hair reaches maximum hydration, that I can take the number of times that I style down. But for now, as I'm trying to get the moisture in, I just kind of have to do it when needed instead of just adding product or adding moisturizers on top of my hair, knowing that it's not penetrating. And so to get past that, unless I find another option, it's just to, rinse and restyle. And I don't think it's bad. I've gotten to the point now where I can do my restyling, even with detangling and everything, in probably about 20 minutes. Even if I decide to go through and smooth curls and define the curls a little bit, I probably could even do less, get it even faster than that if I did not do that, which is the next phase that I want to try, just with smoothing and going, especially since I'm doing it again in a couple days anyway. So that is it. If you have any recommendations or suggestions on good leave-ins, let me know. Um, I'd love to hear that. And oh, this is the last thing. Sorry, I thought that was the last thing. I really would like, and this may be wishful thinking, to be able to find one product line and use just that one product line. Because in the past, I've always thought that when manufacturers, or whatever you want to call them, develop products, they develop products so that they will all go hand in hand. And sometimes, as we pick and mix and match, you feel the deficit because you're mix and matching. And so, maybe that's something that once I get my regimen down, which I think I'm really close to that, that maybe for the next month, that's what I'll focus on, is maybe just trying all shea moisture or trying all as I am 2 months later. It's just that I don't want to have a whole bunch of products that I haven't used. And so at this point, I'm just going to do the shea moisture, but that may mean trying their leave in and trying, they now, I believe, either have it or will be coming out with a co-wash. But I love the As I Am, so who knows? And so we'll see how that goes. For this month, it's going to be solidifying my regimen, finding a good leave-in conditioner, and working on making sure that my hair has maximum hydration. And with that, I am finding that I have very little shedding. This month, I had about a about an average of a half an inch retention of length over my entire head, and that's what with doing wash and goes. I was basically averaging 2 to 3 times a week of styling. So that's my update. It's a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I'm just going to put this all in one video, and I will use the description box so that you can jump through and go to what you want to see. Again, this is all for documentation. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them in the comments box, or any, especially if you have any suggestions of maybe whole product lines that you think are good. Um, but I'm almost kind of finding out towards the end of this month that the products that I've been using have been working. I just kind of had the plug of, it may be that I just got to keep making my own leave-in and just make a bigger bottle now that I have some empty Trust and Made Naturals bottles. Make a larger quantity, because I've only been doing 12-ounce quantities of it, and I use quite a bit of it between my hair and my daughter's hair. So if that's the case, then it'll be the case. But yeah, any suggestions, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for your time. I look forward to interacting with you all in the comment section, and I hope that I will speak with you all sooner than later. Take care and goodbye.